Hey y'all, welcome into Dark Souls Remastered. I'm really excited to be starting this. I love the Dark Souls series. The goal is going to be to beat all the bosses, or as many as I can find. It's been a long time, so I can't remember exactly where everyone is, but that's going to be the goal. And then naturally, after this, we're going to move on to Dark Souls 2, and then Dark Souls 3, and then eventually Elden Ring. If I can get my hands on Bloodborne or Sekiro in the process, we'll try those out. I've never played either of them, but this one I have played a while ago, and I'm just excited to get started. So, we're not going to go crazy on character creation because there's really not a lot you can do. So, we're just going to kind of speed right through this. Oh wait, no, I already have the master key. As the thief, you get the master key, but I choose the old witch's ring because it gives you some pretty interesting dialogue with... I can't remember her name. That spider lady that's a daughter of Izalith, I think. It's the fastest character creation I've ever done in my life.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons.
The dragons are so cool. How they're like stone. And they have
Then
4
there
wings
was
too.
fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead.
We love Nito. He's just so cool.
The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of chaos.
However, they are my favorite.
Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
If I remember right, that's supposed to be like the ancestor to human beings, I think.
With the strength
The
of
furtive pygmy.
lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skills. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
He always kind of looked like a butterfly to me for some reason. It's probably like the wispy, clear
Thus
wings.
began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
And I think the dark sign was meant, like, I can't remember the lore for this game very well. I used to know it so well, but I think Gwyn did that to humans to keep them from. I don't know. All I remember is that Gwyn is afraid of the coming age of man, and so he had something to do with the dark sign, which is causing the undead curse. Can't remember.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead.
It's me after a run.
And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
It's dark in here, man.
This
I mean, it's
is
meant
your
to be.
fate.
It's a prison. Rat's got a mohawk. Hey. Are those meant to be like rats along the corner of the wall there? Hold on. Oh wait, no, they're probably bugs. Like roaches. Yeah. Gross. Alright. I'm out of here. Bad vibes. Alright. Oh wait, hold on. Hello, friend. I'm not gonna fight you right. Oh god. I'm not gonna be fighting you right now, but I will be back. He's the one that's actually a challenge. He's like thoroughly a challenge even when I'm feeling confident and strong. Hold on, let's see. Oh! Okay. That's as bright as it's gonna get. Now, I always wonder why the north? Like, why do they corral them specifically to the north? Because I think in Dark Souls 3, there is, like a character preset, or like origin, that you can pick, which is a north, like a northerner. So it's not like there's not people up here. Yoink. We're gonna circle around. I'll circle back to you, sir. I've got to pick up some weapons in order. Wait, no, just weapons, I think. Yeah. Just a shield and then my little knife thing. Now this looks like the type of shield I'll be able to parry with, and I've never been good at parrying, but I think I should probably learn. I know that's how, like, Gwyn is made super simple, is by parrying him. But I feel bad saying this, but I've really never had trouble with Gwyn. He's just kind of a softie all around, compared to the rest of the final bosses of Dark Souls. Hello.
Oh,
Long time no see.
you.
Did you fall through a hole?
No, Hollow.
That's
Thank
what happens
goodness.
when you're walking on
I'm
ceilings.
done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Yeah.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, The fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well,
So
now you know,
long.
and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, an Estus flask, an undead favorite.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that is a long-winded family saying. Were y'all just saying that
And this.
regularly, or?
Now I
Okay.
must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death, and thank you.
Thanks. Bye. Really sorry that you died. Oh, let me unlock this door. Oh, just dumb timing. I don't think I get any other weapons. I think it's just this for now. Okay. Yeah. If I was gonna, that's where it would be. Alright, let's everyone just calm down. It's been a while. I'm a little rusty. We don't need to be throwing fits. Jeepers. They want me to parry you, right? Let's give it a shot. I didn't think that was gonna work. Hell yeah! Confidence is at an all-time high. Let's go get this demon. I'm gonna stab you in the face, bud. Alright, does that work? He's like, no, that actually does not work for me. He's trying to soft parent. You know, he is weirdly nimble. That's like the exact movement that the tree guardians in Elden Ring do. Not dying to the Asylum Demon, that's for damn sure. I think sometimes I get a little too confident with these early bosses and then don't pay attention to dodging enough. Let's go. Let's leave. Alright. What a lovely view. Maybe that's why they send you up north, is because it's so, like, barren.
In the ancient legends, it is stated that one day an undead shall rise.
Undeniably sick way of getting transported
Leave
around.
the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Lordran. Okay. Now, I can't remember if Lordran is like Lothric in the sense that it's also physically getting matched together, because I know that Solaire specifically mentions that heroes from different time periods are being mixed in, but he doesn't mention anything about like the actual physical kingdoms. So I think this time around, at least, it's just like time convolution and not space as well. Humanity. Alright, we gotta nom on some humanity. right back to being human. Right now we're probably looking like a raisin. Yeah. And then we're gonna level up. We're gonna just put it all into health until probably like 15 or maybe even 20, just because I feel like there's never enough health in these games, period.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here...
Homie's got the ugliest armor on Earth.
Actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight. Ring them both.
Blighttown. Not Blighttown.
Brilliant.
I forgot about
Not much
Blighttown.
to go on.
We're not doing that
So,
until we
off
have
you
to.
go.
Some people I have seen go down first for whatever reason, or even worse, into the catacombs that way, which does not make sense to me either because I get my shit rocked there every time. We're going up. We're going the way I believe was intended. Over here. They get confused sometimes. Damn, he's got an arm on him. No, no. Hello, hello. Should probably go down and get that other person. I feel like it's just never a good idea to leave them behind because they will somehow chase you down. Even if he doesn't look like it, he is a risk. And you know what? Yeah, we'll grab this little item too. Not a handrail in sight. Why do all the rats have mohawks? That's my question. I know it's just supposed to show that they kind of have like fur, or like longer fur. But they just, I don't know, they look like they're trying to be surfers. Dang! Wasting no time. Alright. I didn't remember the blue thing. Nice. Honestly, I feel like a lot of the time, the progressing through these areas is pretty smooth compared to some of the later games. I was gonna say, but then again, there's a lot of unexpected things, and that was one of them. I forgot. I feel like somewhere around here, I vaguely remember there being a merchant. I know over there's a better shield, so I kind of need that, because this one is definitely not 100% physical defense, and that's what you need all the time. Hey. I hate that. None of that. None of that. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Put that on right away. And you, sir, if I can get up the stairs. Oh, he's down there, the merchant. Where those two... Okay, hold on. If I arrest, all the enemies are gonna come back. So we're gonna go see this guy right now. We're gonna buy some fire bombs for the upcoming Taurus Demon fight. Let me around your back. Genuinely one of the most annoying enemies, I think, to fight, even though they're very early on, because just drop your shield, you annoying little bitch. Thank you. Oh my god. I'm not gonna play. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Well now, you seem to have... Then you are a trade for...
This guy annoys me too, because if you don't buy anything, he gets mad at you, so. 20 fire bombs. Almost. See, you're not even gonna attack me, you're just kind of hanging out. Which is weird. I'm sure I've acquired some souls, yeah. We will use those. Then we will level up. Then we will continue on. I think there's a way... Oh, damn. I think that there is a way to get... Aha! That ladder. I just can't remember how. But we're gonna get that shortcut unlocked for sure. I think that is after the Taurus Demon, but I don't think it's too far after it. Alright, so we'll be this way. I think there's stuff in here. Or people. Oh, a short sword. Sweet. A new option for a weapon. I kind of am digging the dagger because it's like quick. Ooh, black fire bombs. We should put those on. Just so we don't forget about them when the time comes. Y'all. I think there's, yep, the firebomb dudes up here somewhere, I believe. Bye. Oh! That scared the crap out of me, dude. You can't be jumping around like that on these rickety old platforms, okay? Sweet. A waist cloth. Awesome. Just what I needed. Now, this may have been a foolhardy decision to block myself in a corner like this. Absolutely not, dude. No healing. You with your shield. I hate that it interrupts your drinking. Dude, I'm gonna be very real. Fuck the spear and shield guys. They are the worst. Pissing me off by just standing there like, no, no, no. I know that's their function. Their function is to be an annoying enemy that just shields. But oh my god. I think what we're going to do is we're going to switch from the dagger to the short sword, because I know if I two-hand the short sword, I can break their shields out of the way, and then that will get rid of that whole problem. Yeah, because on the upswing, I think you break their stance. Come on, y'all. I did not realize also that every enemy can just drink Estus. I forgot about that in this game, that they all just have a flask. Yeah. Okay. Whoa! He went flying. The ragdoll mechanics crack me up in this game sometimes. Like, look at that. How silly. Alright, we're ignoring the dudes in here. We're gonna ignore the firebomb dudes as well. Didn't want to kick, but that was still acceptable, I guess. My roll is very slow right now. It's like slightly better. I think there's also an archer up here that may have been giving me some trouble last time too. Boom. Okay. Revenge on you bastards. You specifically, I have beef with. Fucking drop your shield, you ass. Retrieval. Alright, now, let's be serious. And you know what? I'm just gonna leave you there, because what are you even gonna do? I think you're stuck there now. Okay. If I remember right, there's a thingy. Yes, a lizard. Gotcha. 2 chunks and 2 twinkling titanites. Awesome. A chunk already. Damn. Okay. Archers up here, I think. For sure gotta kill them because they are a pain in the butt when you're doing the Taurus Demon fight. Okay. Beautiful view from up here. Lovely little area. I mean, it's really not. It's really a horrible death-infested area, but it looks nice from the air. Alright, I've got my firebombs. We've got more than enough firebombs to deal with him, to be honest. Look at that. That's crazy. I almost feel bad just doing it with firebombs, you know what I mean? But then you roll. I forget that it's not as like polished as the later games as well. And I just need to work on my timing. Back up, dude. Taking forever and a day to get up from the ground, my god. Taking forever and a day to do anything, mind you. That's why in Dark Souls 2, I loved that they added the stat that increased how fast you drank, cast spells, through things, because for real it takes forever to do anything. Right in the butt. Boom. Don't drink, you moron. One more. Bing bong. Taurus Demon down. I feel bad doing it with just firebombs, but realistically, my skills are still too rusty, and my sword is not sharp enough to, I think, fight him in a decent amount of time. Now we got a ton of souls. Oh, that's the way to the ladder. That's how you get to the ladder. I think there's just... Oh, there's a dragon. That's what it is. There's a whole ass dragon. That's what it is. Okay. Let's talk to Solaire. What's up, buddy?
Hello. You don't look hollow. Far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, and
I look pretty
adherent
bad.
of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
I like how he's like, I came here to find my own son. Do you find that strange? I literally just fought a demon. So no, I don't find that strange.
So
You're
I didn't
fine.
scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
We always have a moment for Solaire.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Absolutely.
It pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
I love that they give like a decent in-game lore reason for you being able to summon people from
Oh,
random
hello there.
places.
I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father.
Yeah, it is really
If only-
pretty. It's like one of the few places in this game that is nice to look at, aside from Anne Orlando. Alright, so I think this is going to be like a mad dash. How fast am I? I'm pretty fast. Let's go. You just gotta like run as fast as you can and make it before you get completely torched. And then right down here. Boom. Nice. Oh, there is a way to slide down. Perfect. Use that. And then we will use that. And then more health, but we also need some more endurance as well. I feel better about that. Oh, and you know what? We have a humanity that we just picked up along the way, so let's reverse the hollowing. Let's be human. Alright. I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. You know, just starting out. Got the Taurus Demon. Next time, we'll be moving into... I forget what comes next. I think it's just the Undead Parish, right? Because this is technically the Undead Burg. And then after this is the parish with, like, that church where you have to climb up to the top, and then there's the gargoyles. So that'll probably be next time. But, as always, thank you all for watching. I'm really excited to be starting Dark Souls. It's going to be kind of different because it's just going to be, like, one straight shot recording, just because of how I have to record with my capture card. And, yeah. I'm excited. See you next time. Bye-bye.